Turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. Team secrets turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Vengeful spirit.
Team secrets turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Spirit Breaker.
Team secrets turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Outworld Devourer.
Newbees turn to pick. Newbees turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Mars TV Dota 2 League lower bracket action with Team Secret taking on Newbee. I'm LD, joined by Gods. The Davids are back. We've booted Dakota. What a terrible name. But
his middle
great
name's
matchup.
David. He's close.
Yeah.
He got a few of the letters
They got
right.
the order mixed up,
Yeah.
though, which is why we've benched him for now.
It's amateur stuff, really.
Yeah. Amateur hour is over.
Yep.
And it's time for a big match here. Secret versus Newbee. Best of 3. Secret looking pretty mortal, I would say, at this patch so far.
And Newbee looking a lot more impressive than people probably would have thought or expected of the team a few months back. They had a pretty good run through the major qualifiers, and during MDL they've looked really good. They had draws. They were the only team to beat Vici Gaming, which in itself I think was an accomplishment, which kind of sucks. Like, you start in the lower bracket, but you're the only team to beat the team who won your group. So they had draws against everyone in their group, which it was a great showing.
Gives them a lot. The nice thing about this format, everyone gets tons of tape on the other teams and experience. So with that, we are going to go ahead, hop into the draft here, which has gone pretty quickly. So running through the bans and picks, Newbee go ahead and ban out the Chen, the Invoker, and Secret removing the Io as well as the Earth Spirit. So Earth Spirit and Chen getting their just respect. It will be a first pick Venge, setting up for an eventual Batrider grab by Newbee. And as for Secret, they go Spirit Breaker OD. So all pretty in the meta picks, all pretty straightforward and standard, and well within what we've been seeing from the other teams thus far.
They're standard meta picks, but for Secret, it's like every game there's like a new heroes that they want to go. At the start of the tournament in the group stage, it was like, let's get this Lone Druid Earth Spirit every game. Now it's gone a different direction where they're picking the Spirit Breaker OD in their series yesterday that they lost against OG, or something different every game as well. So they seem really kind of lost as to what they want to be picking most games, or maybe they're actually feeling like it's a strength of theirs to be unpredictable with their drafts. It is NV drafting, which is
10 seconds
something they've been doing
remaining.
throughout this tournament. So, Secret trying something new.
Yeah, interesting to see the
5
Phoenix ban. Now we
seconds
saw
remaining.
Vici run the Phoenix OD duo, and absolutely ridiculous if you get the spirits out. There's just no way to fight into that
Team
combo. But
Secrets turn to
not sure if
pick.
it's something Secret have been running. But I guess maybe Newbee respecting the possibility of it here with the ban.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen any Secret Phoenix this tournament.
Haven't
or
really seen many teams Phoenix except for, well,
Yeah.
teams. Ice, basically the only one who's.
I guess NV drafting, the old Cloud9 played more Phoenix than anyone back when Bone7 used to play a lot of it. But
Yeah, and they would have Big Daddy play support Phoenix as well.
yeah, absolutely. So they were like the biggest Phoenix picking
10
team out there,
seconds
but
remaining.
we'll see. So Spirit Breaker mostly being that kind of 4/5
5
position
seconds
support, the
remaining.
roaming support, and Secret will get their partner in the Oracle, the kind of counter to the Batrider with the false promise.
Yeah, he has been very successful against Batrider in the couple of games I've seen the matchup.
Yep.
Really hard to. It just feels like it's very hard to actually catch him out, especially once he gets the Aether Lens. He can just sit so far back in the fights.
Thing is, it's an obvious pick, so it's Newbee kind of saying you can have Oracle. We're confident we can beat it regardless. And then they're not going to be
Team
entirely
Secrets
dependent
turn
or
to
reliant on the Batrider Lasso to win them team fights.
And they do grab the Razor now, which we saw a really good Razor performance from Maybe yesterday. Definitely he's better with the especially in the late stage. And someone can push in that game fairly, especially because that Axe or AC build up.
I wonder if you can full split off the stat
10
damage
seconds
in your
remaining.
team. Probably
Doubt it. There's basically
Newbee's
nothing
turn to
that
pick.
stops the link, so I'm guessing there's not much that stops
Yeah.
the damage.
Moran in a core role. This is looking. Oh, I guess it could support the Force Breaker, yeah. It's weird they've been mostly on farming, playing as a Dark Sea.
I don't think they're super comfortable with it. So it doesn't feel like when Alliance plays it, where like
10
that Bulldog
seconds
is gonna get his
remaining.
really what he wants to do. Like he is wet.
5
but
seconds
They worked
remaining.
ahead of Spirit, but then just like giving them a Spirit now. So when
Reserve
Yeah.
time.
they tried pucks on games like the fifth, it felt like they went tempo control, got Lone Druid spec that and Earth banned for puck, which was like a kind of weak version of what Alliance were doing with Druid and puck.
Your Spirit get more done early as well.
Yeah.
Generally speaking.
So
Dagger.
Razor versus OD, not bad. I don't feel this is as bad a matchup for OD as maybe it was a little bit in the past.
Is there any chance like play an OD like we know EG run?
Yeah, that's definitely something you could consider. I don't know. I think they probably feel confident enough that OD can find this Razor though. OD kind of a lane stage against
Team
Batrider.
Secrets
So-
turn to ban.
I think you'd rather maybe have a mid for easier place for him to find a Batrider.
So we're gonna go back for the Giant. Get a lot of early to mid game pressure now. Just need the Blink Dagger on back to really go.
10
But
seconds
from that,
remaining.
all heroes that come online very quickly.
5 seconds remaining.
Pretty good Roche. They've got Vantage. That's done it. Not great Roche take lineup despite having
Good control.
Reserve time.
Though,
Yeah.
with the
he's far enough. You just like Roche, but could technically have a Roche containing but
So, what do you think for the second port for Ruby?
it needs to be a kind of type support, Tusk, Earth Spirit, and Spirit Breaker. That kind of space creative around a
Nightstalker,
bit.
maybe?
Night is really good. I think that Batrider can benefit a lot from the vision aspect of the hero as well.
Also, a very common China around the plus Stalker do.
Yeah, it depends how they want to get set on the
Newbee's turn
well,
to ban.
to one Rubik, so kind of secret.
A little more targets. Digital hero.
Really curious secret and the Moran. It's one of Mizz's most played and like preferred heroes. Tons of Moran
10 seconds
in
remaining.
his day.
Was
Dota,
Dota 1.
and Dota 2. He
Dota
played,
2 was mainly the
Turn
support
to
role.
pick.
yeah, he did something who I think it was where they were trying with a farming Rana.
Team Dog. You're dick.
Yeah, that was like the TI qualifiers, was it?
Was it?
That was TI.
It feels like
the dog that became mouse sport. think it was TF4, or was it maybe I3?
So Newbee are going to Clark, the best carry against Batrider with the ability to start off everything. You could go to Weaver. We're using Weaver as the Batrider counter if you get the Ag Scepter. And now they've got ways to deal with the lasso between Oracle, the Weaver, even Moranis has Leap and the ultimate. Maybe get away before there's them coming out, so it's a tough bat game.
10 seconds
A
remaining.
lot of pressure here.
Yep. And I hear playing pretty
5
decently
seconds
against Bat.
remaining.
Like, not ever going to be in a position where, oh, you've got triple napalm stacks on you, stuff. And that Weaver, you can
Reserve time.
the Shikchi away.
Enchantress.
And they haven't got long down to really deal with this. Is a classic kind of throwback. John Enchantress.
This looks like an actual Enchantress. Is
Yeah.
the Enchantress.
Does he? Yeah, he picks up. He picks the.
What do you make of the support? We've not seen this really at all. Everyone's running it either as an offlaner or picking change.
I want to collect to lanes. You kind of mentioned how the beast comes online and very early. It's just a Batrider blink they're waiting for, and it just gives them a very scary, potent leading stage. Precious is the OD only hero who wants to lose his lane. His lane will always be farming, and Enchantress can disrupt that.
What is the hero that will lose?
This Earth Spirit? Like, Earth Spirit, we had 7 CS against a 35 CS Viper, and
10
he owned the game
seconds
anyway.
remaining.
I don't know.
No, okay.
I'm
5
just
seconds
Okay.
remaining.
precision with your English.
Hey man,
And this Aussie sense. So
maybe they're just playing
to
the
next
comeback mechanic. That you be on the opposing and kill them.
That's what the original had. It was actually advantageous to be
Yeah.
behind. Remember? Hello. Or
I was about to get some Chick-fil-A present. That didn't reaching over like.
stuff in your face.
No, I've got them right here. Don't worry.
Got and whispering
Yeah.
seductively in our ears
Yeah.
right now about us gonna burn David Fry's. Sounds like the start of a porno.
What part have you been watching, LD?
Haven't been watching that kind. I'm sure they exist. Man. There are
Look,
there's some I've seen some stuff in my
good
deck.
Christian company. They do not associate with that kind of nonsense.
What do they do? Are the Chick-fil-A police can come here and
I don't know.
stab
It's
like their own private spot?
luckily the weekend. Yeah, they're closed Sunday. We're not. You're on Monday.
We're entering the
Yeah. Yeah.
The overall draft with the counters after the bat lasso, but that's wrinkle on getting a very strong push support. How do you the two?
Newbee be fast pace to apply pressure early on in the lanes in the mid game. When you look at what Jugcopter, Bat, and Razing do, they can just steamroll over you and win the game very quickly. And something what you're meant to do if you fall behind, you can wrap. That's something Envy loves to do, but
Not be fast unless you're very smart.
It's
You
like-
need a Deso and threaten towers. Right?
yeah, not posing a truth to buildings until much more later on. So.
I'm really curious if he goes Ag this game. What in I think it's a for major. Yeah,
Yeah.
one team ran it as a bat runner counter.
One when you've got Oracle team already, it's like overkill. It's you get like, do too many, like you put too much counter. The Jugcopter and the rest of that's actually real.
You have no damage.
Like they didn't even ban the Oracle, so it already that reliant on that lasso to win the game. Where it's a tool to their fight, but it's not like the key tool, even though it's an initiation spell.
Well, we'll see, because
30
I have the
seconds
better
to battle.
I can have done atrociously versus Oracle Spire.
Yeah.
Got some stuff going on here. Alright. Stuff done. We're ready to go. Versus Secret Best of 3. Elimination match in the low bracket coming into the event. Or it's coming into patch Secret as your second place rank. Like totally different level. But it didn't be really stepping it up the past
The
couple weeks.
battle begins.
Secret struggling. It should be a good one.
I think we'll this Fort Morano with a core spirit breaker, so the puppy. He's quite a few. The last time I saw him, he kind of like jingled at the off lane and didn't really offer to his team, but
Did an Iron Talon.
no, the one shot's neutral, so you don't need the Iron Talon.
Oh, that's right.
You just happy jungler is Morana. But
So it seems very gimmicky.
yeah, it's kind kind of nice when you're roaming Mirana.
You get support if you miss an arrow.
Yeah, and with all the
Dire's top tower
clarity
is
keep
under attack.
time, it gives so much mana. You're never getting your clarity roaming around, so it's really nice.
Misery dying top, but looks like Purple is experiencing some issues now.
Yeah.
Sadly. So there's a banishment. I feel like I'm more effective than a caster right now. Encyclopedia Brown. Give me strength.
Kind of piece together all the clues, the different cooldowns and whatnot. Be like, this is what I think happened.
On Enchantress. Enchantress line a little pressure. Just found a Wildcat tornado. And yeah, we're gonna go for the connector momentarily, guys.
Okay.
Dire's structures are fortified.
That was the problem Swindles had when he had this big camp blocked. He can't go to the offlane until he's level, until he has at least 1 point in Untouchable. So like it's a similar thing. Like a level 1 Enchantress with Enchant just melts. You get arrowed or hit by anything, you're just gonna die.
Hey, why are we back in the draft? All right, we're out of the draft.
The producer's saying he didn't like the secret draft. He wants a redo.
I want a new producer.
Yeah.
Newbie. Looks like things are a little smoother, at least for now. Knock on wood. And too late. Yeah, it's gonna get caught out here, but there's no real follow-up. Meanwhile, Leh getting charged by the Spear Breaker, but he doesn't have too much kill potential. Oh, if the arrow hits, he would have.
It did hit LD. What are you talking about?
Huh?
It hit the neutral. Killed a central kill.
Okay. Like, I know Perfect World's a little laggy, but am I drunk here? Or, you know, without all the benefits, only the costs. But in the end, the puppy will get caught out and punished by Newbee. Chuan there. Good rotation on the Enchantress.
Level 1 Mirana, kind of like a level 1 Enchantress. You go aggressive and you get caught, suddenly you're in trouble. He actually used the leap though. He actually was level 2, but it reminded me of like a level 1 Mirana kind of posting up too much.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to just run him down with auto attacks, but quickly turns the other direction as Misery will get stunned here in the top lane. Does Hal not have Rocket Brush?
I possibly held it. He knew the charge was coming, so he just wanted to conserve mana, so when he hits level 6 he has call down Rocket Barrage and can do more.
Alright, Moo in the mid lane up against Weehoff, dominating the matchup so far. 14-8 to the 8-5, and the arrow does come through. They used the banish to set this one up. They even stunned the Centaur, preventing the easy retreat and save there from Tron, but does pop the Fairy Fire. Moo sticking around, survives just barely. That extra bit of heal, not enough damage from Secret, even with the 4-hero rotation. They can't get the kill. That really stings.
Yeah, I'm looking at it, like he stole a bunch of damage. I was expecting Newbee to turn it, and then suddenly like another secret hero shows up. Suddenly there's a Spirit Breaker, then there's an Oracle. I'm like, whoa, 4 heroes. They really want this kill, but couldn't do it with all the stolen damage and Fairy Fire doing what Fairy Fire does best.
Yeah, such a great pickup. It feels like it's even worth it on most supports just for the playmaking potential. Yeah. So we're gonna wait for the 4-minute rune here bottom. Pile die, creeping up to grab it, and he will get the bounty. Meanwhile, DD rune spawning top. Overall, Gyro free farming, Weaver free farming. Mid lane now more of a wash after the 4-hero rotation to help out Weeha. And look at our supports, Tron getting decent experience in the jungle, so seems fairly close here early on.
Yeah, and like looking at the different various cores and how the game pans out, I think for Secret they needed the OD to do well mid. For Newbee, as long as like 1 or 2 of their cores are doing okay, the Gyro's free farming, Batrider's getting XP, Razor's on par with OD, like for them that's more important than Secret kind of trading evenly on lanes.
Misery just getting spanked by Roshan in the pit for a little bit. He's got a charge ready though. Puppy's gonna poke his head up. So far, hasn't been able to find those kills for Secret that you look for from the roaming duo, and now Moo is going to catch Misery. Does have the charge ready. Going to need to use it soon with the amount of damage Moo is getting out. Chuan, I think just out of range there with the troll trap. Not able to interrupt the charge.
And so
would
far,
have been sick if he got it from the high ground.
Yeah, so far the Secret support duo hasn't really being able to get that much done. It's kind of, it feels a little bit like they're applying pressure, but the outcome has not led to a kill on the Razor. It's slowed down his farm, but he's done the same right back to the OD by himself, effectively, just with the Enchantress creep. So, Newbee have done the same thing that Secret's done, but Secret have had to commit both their supports full time to the job, whereas Newbee's just had to send like an Enchantress creep here or there.
They are going to make their go on Moo. They catch him out, first with the OD, then with the Oracle, and together they get the job done. Last, Purifying Flames will get the kill. Now Hao charging in, drops the call down. So they even forced the gyro rotation, but he's not there in time to turn the fight. They're getting some experience for Venge top, so it's not a total waste, but good pick off in Secret. Try again, and eventually they do succeed.
Yeah, much needed kill. They're really good at that Astral into Arrow combo. It's twice in a row they've just did it perfectly, and this time they get the rewards of the big kill.
Yeah, it used to be very popular at the Mirana picks, as Puppy has another fish in the mid lane. This time Chuan will just sidestep it. But this does leave the bottom lane empty now. Batrider heading off to the jungle, Weaver being given the free farm lane. Very curious to see how Envy's gonna look to itemize here on the Weaver. So we don't get to see him all too often.
Yeah, so
Just the basics.
Yeah. Aquila 1. Boots. I guess it's more what his first big item is, whether it's a Linken's or sometimes you'll see like a Deso first, and then you get the Linken's or BKB later. But I definitely imagine the Deso's kind of in the mix there somewhere.
Yeah, it gives them some much needed physical damage, which they're a bit light on. Do have the OD for the right click, but no real tower killing potential outside of a Deso.
Yeah, and against Spat Venge, like Linken's is just pretty. This is a like amazing Linken's game, I think, for the Weaver.
It's more a question of when he gets it than if.
Yeah.
It certainly feels like one of his 6 slot items. Probably even second or third.
Yep. So Newbee probably want to kind of group up a bit sooner and fight around the cooldown. And
They're going to charge onto Hao. He does have the cooldown ready, but there's the arrow from Puppy. By the time Hao gets this cooldown off, it's not going to matter. Gets blasted away. 4 heroes. Meanwhile, bottom lane, looks like our Weaver's on a very aggressive dive. Envy just cutting the wave, and in fact finding the Batrider kill solo. So while the team's busy top, Envy's getting things done bottom. And Secret, 3 kills racked up all around the map.
Yeah, great start. This is something Envy's played a lot of Weaver in the past, and he was just always really good at just going to like solo pressure lanes, getting solo kills and offlane. It's like he'll use time lapse very liberally. He's never worried about having the spell on cooldown. Like if he can go for a kill or even force the hero in his lane to TP home or something, he'll go in and commit. So he doesn't care about like having no time lapse to protect himself from ganks. And realistically, there's nothing that can gank him anyway, so Shikuchi alone is going to escape any aggression Newbee can send his way.
Yeah, and he's been laning against the bat, so he knows he's not farming particularly well. Puppy now back to the woods. He is leveling up Arrow, as well as the leap. So I imagine if you're Newbee now, you're just going to settle down, wait for your bat blink.
Yeah.
How's his progress doing?
He's in there.
Oh, they're gonna smoke.
And that's the thing, they look at this game not really going the tempo they'd like to, and they can't just let Grit lane, so they can only wait for the Batrider to blink. They have got gyro cooldown, and pretty decent lineup, so they look to find a gyrocopter call, and the Batrider blink is enough.
Well, one way to do that is gank his lane, and here they go. But he's just away. Let maybe gets the stun off, but does not want to follow it. He shows 1 cent to backspace, forces out a TP reaction. Could invest to smoke 2 ports. They're going to be okay with that.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
So this is what I thought they would do with free, and they were planning to group this for it. How just go ahead of the game weren't there, and they were like, okay, let's defend, let's put it. Enchantress wasn't there with creepy. The raid was still like in the jungle / mid lane, so Samurai, Newbee have the numbers, and it's just like 4-man push while Batrider farms, which is a pretty good setup. Secret's all over onto the map. They're to trade was it more fun, but this is their best bet as there now.
Meanwhile, Envy is going to fear build up. Grabs the Void Stone.
Dire's middle
Arrow.
tower is under attack.
Puppy. All the arrows you hit, not the one you miss, and living up to that. Grab boots. pretty much has unlimited arrows at this point in that song. Sweetheart, the bottom rune.
He's had a really time. He's most farmed in the game, but he had a very slow start. So he seems to drums 4-star build has become very popular because he's already at 1300 HP. And only meant to be one of those kind of like, oh, he's just kind of squishy mate you can gank with Shred's Wand, Null Bracer build, you're incredibly hard to kill. And you can beat so you
XP with the orb works really well.
and
Chris energy.
really good against the Razor static like this game, so I think it's and it's a really good full stuff game.
In general, I really like Super's build where it just rush, but it does depend on your draft. They tend to pick more like 5 lineups with Isis, Heroes, Seer, Phoenix, but if you draft that way, the BKB is really strong.
The baits are expecting either like a rotation with Blink Moon or other kind of similar movement, the cooldown plus Venture.
Well, the expectations are not correct in the end. Nobody in the dire figure that out, and it's actually Newbee on the Spoke Radiant Woods. Meanwhile, bottom of dire friendly, throw it swarm out into neutrals, and just keep the pressure going.
It's actually really clever, bit of a safety because they know this is right as Blink Dagger time. You expect it at 11 minutes, even off the bat. But it's gonna get.
Oh, they did get.
Okay. So he on the smoke gets caught out. But like jungle, they don't see the right in the jungle. At that point, it's like as obvious as daylight. Fast Blink is looking to pick off. To say I made a huge mistake caught there. They probably or something, but we just thought we could get a Coochie off before getting caught by the last.
Very much the kill Newbee.
Yeah.
Be the leader in net worth, and now they can push the safe lane tower, so Newbee will be very pleased with slowing down the link. And how is gonna be the man in here, backing down some neutrals, be working with the tower. It's not the fastest seed by Newbee. What is our build, by the way, as far as the skills go? No, it's in the area.
3-2 build.
Yeah, definitely seen a lot more of the just right bench to help the team push, as well as push. Not this tier though. Oh, again, be certain, but not gonna connect anyone. So we congregate behind Envy, and we'll see if I want to apply any pressure. Looks like they're gonna back off in the secret, but they do defend their tier 1s. They've all but the lane tower standing.
Yep. And Newbee are really strong group up. Weaver doesn't have doesn't have that protection. Oracle actually isn't even level 6, so they haven't got Pulse Price care to they've given Paladin mid lane to help deal with the Outrider having a dagger by getting Pulse Price up.
Definitely wanted that online ASAP.
Yeah.
Still, that this stage in the can just come the target. Definitely still his positioning.
And we can Batman while they is build from how like he can play 5-man, take team fights, push tower, and the downtime like after you get killed, you have to regroup, wait for your cooldowns. That's when you.
Oh, Puffy!
Oh,
cheeky butter!
That is actually really cool.
The dot counter. That's why he picked Mirage.
That's how you.
That's really cool.
Load.
And it's usually gonna be in that exact spot. Just as far as you can move it in there at a second after clean the hero and start the stick. Good stuff from Puppy. I guess I have to get a little more creative with where he looks the creeps. Play keep away. However, for secret here, as far as the big wars go, the support's looking slightly their farm, but overall, they're very happy.
And Miracle, they're kind of both that fight, like a roaming Mirage will never really get great farm, so sure they like is that they've 2 big carry. Who's also another who doesn't think a lot, so I think they have to be a bit careful about how they kind of play this one. They don't like their mid game is not amazingly, but going to the late game they've got 3 heroes that all kind of fill that support role. I kind of feel NewBee is a lot more well-rounded, easier to execute. For Secret, they have to make sure the full the left, they have to make sure the OD and the Weaver, like OD and Weaver being the top 2 most farmed heroes in the game, is like a necessity because of the nature of their draft, having this just 2-core lineup, 3 support.
Man, they're really stacking the sentries here. We saw the double sentry over here near the ocean. And they are going to find a lasso pick to start this off. No work. Just in case he's the one who got caught out, but in the end, it's going to be a kill. Now being caught, commit, fold in, secret, all still, they pop just a bet. Start here, slow let low. They're all basically like the backliners. The bench will end up going Misery, Kichima, engage, secret, through the crowd and the left grab. And they all walk away unscathed. Oh, that good test rush.
Yep. I guess it's a kind of even-ish trade to get the Roshi, so they don't get to keep the Aegis, and I don't think they're really dependent on having it. They were just caught. So Secret's positioning was such an advantageous position that they were in that fight. Tried to make up by getting into the last goal. They did him down. He split off the false promise most of his spells, so Secret had positioning advantage, and maybe with just getting the Roshi out of there with.
Yeah, Secret are weak though. They did not have the linkage yet. The OD doesn't all that hard at this stage. And you're fighting with the cloud already, so I think they are quite happy with it from their end too. Let's see, up to 2,500, so can have it soon. He has maxed up Swarm. Just going for the maximum impact in fights. Pretty slow and deliberate game for both. I think what's most of Newbee have, because I feel like they use a lot recently.
Probably not too base
unless Curry or the get the inventory key.
There we go. Zero books.
They really threw them, and Secret realized they're out or very low. They're gonna in the mid lane. Misery tries to jump, but the try to counter it. Egging it back, it looks like an immediate promised. Well played there by Thor. Disengage now, look to re-engage, but Misery just gets up in the middle. Well, they killed the last. They left Cow in harm's way. Now second run down by bench stuff. She tried to lead it to safety. It is split push this time, but it's a slow push compared to Newbee's 5 group up.
A very important how to help protect your to just help invade the Radiant jungle. So with the team mid down, you'd be getting a lot of map. Right. I don't think he's gonna go for Atos. Gets even Hanky for the 1500 health trip. So he's got great damage output in these fights field of his, as well as a lot of survivability.
Yeah, so TZ and Smail this particular build where you got the I think they had 4 staff and Atos games where I still played hero.
It's a damage. You only get those really big like shiv items until much later on. You can go BKB because you damage despite having a BKB.
Well, they really want some venison, but it's not the easiest. It gives time for the pick from Newbee. Look for the counter play. Puppy getting swapped back. Still kept alive by the Oracle for the time being. Is there going to be an ill flame break? Pick up what he will end up dropping. Just pop next. Ask that anger for him. Looks like something through it. Put him awesome to find the Misery. Here, and he goes popped. Yeah, for us. Enchantress in the end. Not yeah. That's great. Mind. Even Razor barely emptied away back to the well.
Max Untouchable, the trade point boost, which one very key here, and Enchantress pick seems to be something that more and more teams are kind of going back towards in these games. Plexi kind of starting it. In that game it got kind of like yeah,
really
this game not really.
The other support. Oh, do you really want something much to counter a support Enchantress versus Swindle as the core? Yeah, I mean, it feels like Secret do not have this level of 20 EG. There's no heavy damage really to speak of. Maybe the OD later on in the game, whereas he had a super Lena, had the Clinks too. Really untouchable.
OD probably likely have to get a BKB at least, which could help a bit
Dire's
with
top
the
tower is
Enchantress.
under attack.
She gets
Dire's
signal
top
at that
tower
point.
has fallen.
It's just seeing the tempo, trying to fast pace as possible, taking all the tier 1 towers now. They've got some time for the next champ tier 1 towers. There's much lower champ EG ready to fight. Atos OD, but it's going to kind of get that point where it feels like Secret need a BKB on the OD. I want to try and a rush fight
Dire's
to
top tower is
Gyrocopter.
under attack.
And that's all. I flip push or ERL force in the team fights.
Radiant's
yeah, very
bottom
farmed
tower
here.
is under
He's
attack.
far, but it's made
Dire's top
Weaver that
tower
even
is
got
under attack.
feels underwhelming at this stage.
They
Needs a
break
lot to come
Lincoln's,
online.
but no less. And wouldn't have been successful with Pi right there anyway.
Yeah, fair to kill the Weaver in this game, but Pi though, killable target. Hey Oracle buddy, how you doing? Envy gonna tank the miss here, and now they go for the swap back in stun lays. Like I got fine. He would. There's only a matter of time. Tries to turn to get his damage out at top, but he dropped the end. The Randy Odo comes. They quickly clean up 2-4 of Newbee. Lead a low spear rate. About it. B gonna get lassoed, but no one to put up. So he too went out 2 killed. That 4 number. Secret clean up. BK and just able to blast Newbee very quickly.
Yeah, they did too much on the Oracle. OD just swoops on in with Atos and the Arcane Orbs. So much intel just wrecks that team fight of the General Envy as well. And
I mean, at this stage, OD is by
Dire's
far
top
their
tower is under attack.
but
he did fights despite we having 2k net.
2100 health. Look at that. I mean, even if you get so on him, he's probably not without hopping some auto.
Dire's
It's one of those
structures are
at
fortified.
this stage of the game is a from Newbie. They popped it late for one, which meant that the Weaver could finish with the help of break another strike going through BKB as well.
Dire's top tower
Like Secret got
has
to,
fallen.
but Newbie you go BKBs. Secret also had a secondary physical damage as well. Now Desolator Weave, the small, they've got Spirit Break and Nether Strike. They've actually pretty good lineup for doing damage through BK.
Huge fight for Secret to get the tier 2 top. Look off now. Time they have put together the Desolator, so some weapon war chest. And with this, he can split push a whole lot better.
Yeah.
And Newbee, well, I think they're a good counter to the split push. They're really not great with the Fear and the Oracle. Highlight Ice certainly knows how to freeze. There's a decent chance he
It's just so much harder to kill, and even when you can break the links with the full stuff, then you can't trust him into your team, or he instantly cheese when his Lincoln's broken. There's that small little timing though where he may just be able to.
And the single touch first is anyway.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know if they can kill with a lasso into a bench stun.
It's very difficult to deal with this game. And that's just in a split setting, and a team fight would be even with it.
I think the big thing is the OD getting closer to what I imagine will be the BKB and next.
Yeah. At that point, it's really Secret who have to give Newbee the next road. They're going to be the ones who take control of the map. They may want to pick up it for themselves and try and control the A jungle.
Maybe a double in Misery as well. Just set up some ganks for team.
Yeah, he's got this now, so after this, Shadowblade is a great initiation tool. There's
they have
going
a
to
lot.
be a gem at bat, right? There's probably the main thing he's considering.
Yeah,
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
We'll see. The saving up is gold for now.
It's such a good, pretty KB game for that too. May just not up for that direction.
Yeah, speaking of which, it's very close now. Both components ready. And our Razor feels very underwhelming.
Yeah, sad race this game. The first main hero is like you fall off so hard, and before that rushes Gibby, you're gonna do well.
Unless you have a really good fight. I mean, for maybe the other day, but it was not really how much of an impact. Certainly not compared to the Hour Destroyer. It's probably best. You know, some ancients in secret, as they so often do when they get a lead, they back to their slow farm game, the split push style, just get their door right for the game. They're not really a team that ever looks games early.
Yeah, they play the economy game better than most teams do when they're ahead.
Oh, they wanted to have there.
Top tower is under attack.
It was quite close, but doesn't. And they are for the next step. Envy though. Can't come down. He's TPing out in mid. And sending out a last go. And now before he time lapse, they met to do all of the above. And sent him 6 feet below. Very well executed to get there for Newbee.
Yeah, just nice back to Envy, not expecting all those to be there and bring the situation and Newbee get themselves pick off, which needed by some time to continue getting an item or two up. Also, Roshan is also at this time as well. It's a huge pick off and Newbee can secure them the Roshan. So
Envy doesn't. There's only
and even just going back to stop them roaching. For one, actually, there's only 2s up, so it's gonna work. It did work. It's a Weaver, Death plus buyback, so maybe be helpless there. And
honestly, we don't use the age that well though at this stage.
no,
I don't. One bow is an Aegis. Yeah. So I think if you're secret, it's not good, but you can do it.
Jarp a butterfly and still have a minute left in the Aegis, and then go 5-man push with fly Aegis could be pretty scary for secret, but he's still fairly from that fly.
So we're thinking here from is this NAC or this further counter the so
good. It's probably more like I prefer get low torp just because I think the utility aspect can help so much against lasso, against the stack with veg star swap. So
honestly, that to me very useless. Yeah. Unless someone's off on their own, totally out of position.
I'm definitely this game. There's not an amount of physical damage coming from you that makes me think we really need the game right now.
Yeah, I mean the attack speed is nice with the OD, but
medallion picked up by a pup, so the solar crest on your pop that on your Weaver, and you've already got a big boost in the armor. So
that's the main worry for Newbee right now. Secret are building toward late game setup where they'll should probably never work a team fight, or if it does, it gets very quickly canceled. And they don't have single target against Mega Arm, a Weaver that's actually even more farm, though he hasn't felt scary to this point. I don't know how you kill those two. 2v5 Newbee, unless the Gyro is the interest, I really think.
And Gyro is kind of taking that farming approach now with the Dominator. He's going into the butterfly, not turning his Yasha into an SY, like be Yasha and go SY. So he's recognizing that this game will be going to take late. So butterflies, Tanic, MKB. Probably when he sees the incoming, like from the solar crest and stuff, he may go straight into that MKB. But it's still a manageable game for once side for their lunch right now with Razor being unfarmed, but Gyro in a pretty good place. Venge is always going to be a really scary late game hero. Enchantress dish out pretty big damage on a hero that's locked down. It's just going right into the axe.
There's a lasso, and there's your laugh. I see a lot more of that, but they still engage in pops with BKB. Envy just jumps into the middle of the homie. So it's gonna doink while they still got the ultimate going. The BKB is about to end, and the OD hammer slaughter move. The rest of the group are being really low from the court. Juan is able to zone back up. Ends up being a 1-for-1 there. Everybody pretty much using all their cooldowns.
Okay.
Basically no change in anything.
Yeah, BKB changes on Newbee side. Secret died. It like no change. It just still in Newbee's hands if they want to go for 5 fairly soon.
And those were all very high duration BKB, so I guess the question is who's gonna have the edge when the BKBs get lower on the game?
Fight with 5 decade BKB is not fun at all. For the long BKB duration as much, like Barrage, so 10 for HP, it's not like the Rocket Barrage, the cooldown. It's more just like being able to stand an Enchantress BKB duration, which you do a 5-second BKB. Twine's got locked in place, so
that's where they need the axe. It felt in that fight like Razor is just not going to be a big effect.
Yep. Meant to have
And each one
this.
step into that carry role.
I wonder what we're going to get this Halberd. And going to be a Halberd SY. He's kind of built into that kind of more utility role. If it's an Halberd with full utility in your team, the SY is not really that scary farming like item. It's just like a cost-effective item for him.
It's 30 minutes, sorry.
Yeah,
that is not SY time.
Very late and wide timing. So it may just be a Halberd from Evasion, because D is not an enemy buyer.
Over edge. Stable. They were edge, potentially. You got a time perfect.
Gotta say that team send. Is that the plant?
I'm thinking more like if you manage to hit him right before the ult, but
I don't think they will get more. They could get maybe one.
I don't know where's
Yeah.
It does not feel like a silver edge game.
Swindle's a complexity captain. Always thinks like if you've got no invis, you should always have a Shadow Blade on your team just to force out those
Dire's bottom tower is under
use
attack.
it like as an initiate tool. So not sure that's the zero item cup. It just doesn't even have any.
Unless they have some crazy fights, whatever he buys, it's not gonna matter that much.
So Victory Claim managed to they tried taking one fight. It's one of the things we about last time. You're just like, well, Oracle's not here. If he's out of position, we win it. There we can engage and kind of trade, which is what they did with Spirit Breaker for Razor trade. So it's like you trade your mid for the enemy off, but like Razor at the point is kind of ideally you don't want anything, but it was still kind of neutral for.
Well, so be now fine. Good job.
I wonder with Secret's draft going late game against the fact they kind of have 3 supports here. Playing this support lineup, not in any way to misery, nature isn't going to sit well and be like a crazy late game core.
I would say Razor's support.
That's
he has like not gonna out damage anymore.
Actually, this is a good transition. This makes a lot more sense. Thinking like there's nothing good you can build with a Sanj. A plate mail can go into the Shivers or the either helps him a lot. He needs the arm to survive during the BKB against the Weaver. Even if it's just a casual plate mail, I think it's a good item pick.
Yeah, Shiva's or C would be really good.
And he knows Envy's very likely to get either MP as his 3rd item, 4th item because of the butterfly on. So I think Halberd is going to be kind of not as valuable because of that, because since there's already an MKB coming on Weaver.
But casual Sanj just live a bit longer.
Yeah. And I feel like Secret support. Here's Marana. Costed like dead. You listen to is that
Moonlight Shadow? Does Bat have gem?
Yeah, she must have him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but teams with gem. You can hit arrow, it's great. It's still possible.
Hey,
Yeah,
made the leap attack and move speed. Depends on the same
scouts,
as me.
scouting arrows.
Carona. Yeah. It's the quality brings a ton, but yeah, not a very hero.
Radiant's bottom tower
Even
is
the
under
like
attack.
in the compared to the Oracle, most of Oracle spells outside of the False Promise all fall off.
Oh, there's your low.
Radiant structures are fortified.
So it's all about just keeping these 2 mega carries alive. The OD, the Weaver for T unit. Hoping with no lasso in play,
Radiant's bottom
most
tower
fights
has
they
fallen.
can just take that whole team.
The charge through on Ventus. Good.
Centaur Stomp, the connect, that leaves left to the Wolf. Just
Yeah. It's better him than Quan, I guess.
done it. They are hunting for the follow-up piece.
I'll try and push Secret. That minus Venge damage.
Oh, puppy! Just
That's right. Secret
pulling at Chuan there.
went negative. And he's probably in farm right now. He's got like damage to farm with. No, it's not on him. It's on Spirit Breaker, I guess. Spirit Breaker got the kill?
Yeah. Spear Breaker. 12%.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah, you're minus 12%. Oh no.
His farm efficiency is LD. Absolutely runs.
I have a definition of ruin.
Oh, you got his Alright, he can farm it.
Okay.
12 damage, 12% seems right.
They're moving in on the mid lane. But doesn't think they're gonna find things, so continue to say that the net worth chart farmed a lot of ancient stacks. Despite puppy shenanigans earlier on, killing off this creep.
I really feel like Newbee have struggled because they get more out of their non-core heroes. And for Secret, you've got Spirit Breaker, like all about keeping the cores alive, same them around with Solar Crest build, same for the Oracle just because of the skill set. For Newbee, you've Enchantress who can shut damage, you can save teammates and dish out damage, or at least help your teammates dish out more damage. I think Newbee's just overall be a lot scarier, potent come like game time. If Razor, like you win one fight, Razor only gets an AC. I think this Razor AC at some KB, you're actually a pretty scary late game.
Let's see if he can get there. Secret one of them.
Yep.
I'm gonna show a bomb.
And
Aggressive position.
And Secret's entirely relying on Spirit Breaker for their control and lockdown in these fights, and like a Hex and a
Venge swapination. It's a swap. No, that's all. No, how beautiful combination. Just sick by Newbee. Swap pack. Okay. Swap lasso.
I guess pilot even had Aether Lens for the extra range. Like you get Aether Lens to make you can always get your off. You think like, okay, a 1300 gold, I'm buying a blink. I don't want that to happen again.
That was so
You see that, and like your response is instantly qualifying. But that was just it was insanely good play from Newbee.
Well, there's a counter for the counter.
Well, I mean, you think like swap against the BK hero with false promise, be like swap. Like, well, you just put the like right next to you, holding hands with a vision. Get it's a KO play. I guess the sword is
where maybe you want to put the Weaver front instead of the timer. Or
not
throwing on the
you can always have Lotus Orb on him. He's not going to the if he's loaded. No, he's never not got that Lotus Orb deck and he could control. Oh,
and being caught up by the link, it's the come crashing into crucial for death.
Oh my god!
In a row. That one bit slimy by the out. Extremely far.
So the kind of quote-unquote and would kill them on core heroes as well is really bad.
And the way the farm distributed is our Megors. It's like mid lane spear. Gonna be counting things out a little bit as we walk away.
It's really, I mean, see, you wanna, they're just put on new group battles and fights, then the team vision on the map because they both have, but against with no vision is very difficult. Playing 5-man and with no vision is possible because you always have numbers. You find your if you're against this push, you find a where he's blue, easy kill. So Newbee secured themselves 8 and G's. Boy.
Anybody what?
And that's it. I even dropped his helm.
What do you got? Toast here?
He thought he was doing the Aegis. I'm not sure if that was a misclick from Zero.
Okay, I'm gonna take over here. I've been underwhelming. That's about to change. Here, so it's found Puppy. Secret. Just on giving up the picks. Puppy tries for the lead. And that's the gen down.
Yeah.
That is like the worst 3 possible goals. Both carries, then the gen fed away.
Yeah, that's the dynamic of the game completely.
The map control that we're looking for will be sorely lacking now.
And that's why I think Newbee cared about something like an Orc, because they know a team like Secret loves to be kind of split pushy.
I don't think it's as good for Secret as it is for other teams that group up.
Again, if you're 5-manning, it's really hard. You can always slip on us, so the heals benefit your 5 a lot, but Secret isn't that 5-man type team. I'm gonna slow Crescent and so drop the front line, even tanking hard to kill.
So Satanic probably within the time just if they want to go. They still haven't taken 2 down mid. Maybe they for now. The crest checked out.
It's pretty invincible for a couple of minutes.
Especially against Secret really bad in position. And even if Shifters got the 4 staffs, the cheese, lots of saving.
Doesn't look like they're going to be going for that lasso play just yet again. Well, the engine fairly close. Right now, this is Sigma mode for take a T back off. They're going to swing the T2.
And I think there is a split put because I think Secret have fear in them right now.
You feed away those because I don't think there's any. You're not thinking about split anymore.
Yeah, they've only got the one board up in their own triple as well. So map control very limited with the bad gem.
And the fact
there's
for the 2, keep looking for the 3 suggestion and consider it a second wraps with this Aegis and Cheese.
they still have time. I don't just have minutes.
They've time, but they probably feel like their late game's better, and I think it definitely is better, so they're continuing to farm, just pretty time wise. Enchantress kind of pretty scary damage. Like, K net worth Enchantress is dishing out pretty big single target damage to fight. You're not gonna throw spells or Enchantress because she's bored. She doesn't have any items, but
They may change the tune after the last few fights trying to action it out. So they'll usually back their way right through. Now, looking for a little bit of wreck here. Secret on the back. Game number 1 is the 3. Not looking too good now for the bull.
Yep.
Europe. Hal's up in front, and Weaver just getting but damage. Miri, fire rocket, homing missile, doing the dark. They dodge it from the arrow. I'll slow down a little bit, but absolutely fine. Now we've gotten the lasso of onto Weeha. Caught him out. Can they fish? Just for the banish. He's still guys at his side. Leave me alone, please. Just get after the banish. Still going down. False promise explosion as it ends. Just melts his back instantly. Arrow comes fishing. Again, Newbee Delta split. So they get the OD, they get the Spear Break, got the vibe. They turn and start the Weeha, and they take the lane of Rax. Clean red there for Newbee. And they are now fully in the driver's seat.
and the how it ends up being like really useful against OD because his BKB in 5 seconds. He gets high at the 8, but man, the 8 was slow, so they like a retreat. He's getting doesn't BKB and can just manta out, so proves to be useful and just sure Secret can't get those catches. How he's got cheese and he can just be looking up at that last 6 slot up soon, and Secret's showing no real like ability to push out win fights or really have a clear win condition now. They're not gonna. They look already picked up the play mouse, so going for the shivers, so they don't have that great catch either. And Mirai's not really offering a whole lot and just popping a little impressive with a teammate or force staffing someone.
That's the game he ends up going to as he fought back recently, and they're start working on him. Still does clear that, but still on the does notice our back very far away.
Might
and they sacrifices his life for the greater good. Puppy now on the run too. Too late. We'll have to put the BKB, but he's gonna continue to flush Secret their base.
who's killing her? He got down to about 3 after the false promise.
And all of a sudden, Secret
Radiant's
be on their last legs here in the game. You're walking down mid, lost gauge, just let's see that up. Newbee positioning off front on the high. And they know I'm sort of lacking for Secret. They want to take it to that. Forward onto the tier tower. Me just on doing has to play this very close. Meanwhile, Hal takes some heavy damage, but enough to finish him off. Has cheese, has the safe. Only one who's really taking anything. Badger Lasso is ready. Prep good to go. See what strike again for the swap in a lad, and he calls out once more. Just brilliant play here. He will be dropping after this.
You stop hitting him now, guys.
Oh god, squash the buck. They blasted him with like an entire crate full of red. They do manage the line. They kill off the gyro as well. Character 2 to fall from NB. Huge commitment. They do hang on to their main track. A good hold. Secret. Could be the turning point if they're going to get in this game. They catch on. Orbs coming in from the OD, but oh, slow with the auto attacks. Can't even get one off. KB will be ending soon though. It's going to be in a lot of trouble. Weeha's isolated him slowly but steadily. They work him. 3 and I think did they get at least one gem out of that Secret?
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Don't see any
was
right
carrying
now.
one, right?
So yeah, Pilot Eye's got a gem. And backup was probably a like Newbee track.
Still overall beat the lane of Rex. Secret can get some of these backs. They really need to.
Yeah, they want to use their backs in return to kind of even the score, and
They got Gyro to buy back.
The other things he had back, but that'll be enough to deter Secret from pushing.
Eke out of their expenditures there, all things considered, but...
Well, Jarek's did that game, used the cheese there, which was, that was the big reason that fight must have not have liked.
I just can't believe how good they are at executing the swamp lasso. I guess with the Aether Lens on bat, it's a bit easier to get the lasso off. But every time Secret can't play it. Still a blink on Arccoil, I believe.
It's going good, Scepter. I wonder if that was always the plan, or if he just decided, yeah, this game, like...
I think he's just been dying.
Yeah, he's dying a lot. He has 100 gold, he's thinking, like, how am I going to get that last 750? Maybe just buy a Ghost Scepter.
And when he's not looking.
And he can position himself further forward with the Ghost, because he won't just straight up out of the flap or the interest rate damage. But this is very kind of hot phase of the game for Secret related to buybacks. Move up there in map control. They've got gem back, but this will be so it's going to when neither team has great vision, and it's Secret who want to be split pushing the map, keep lanes pushed, but you just can't do so. It's better.
As for Newbee, stick to 5-man. No reason to spread out and back into the game easily.
Yeah, they may even try and push, go high ground, despite having an Aegis. They've got cheats, they know there's no buybacks. If they connect that swap last here, could just be game over for Secret, who are very limited with their buybacks.
I wonder what Gyro goes for here.
Is there a vision on the right side? It's the Solar Crest, so... The Solar Crest... Who's probably just MKB puppy.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
They're marking him mid and nobody's defending.
I wonder where Secret are right now. Could they be fighting?
Newbee immediately just backwards.
I think Secret were expecting you to go for a push there. They wanted to kind of catch him from behind, do something a bit more unexpected. And to kind of play a somewhat needing, requiring at this stage of the game.
Yeah, it's just the timing not working.
Oh, they just would hear their sees all the movement.
Yeah, now this popped in towards the pit. No can't respawn yet though. Secret Newbee that next stage cheese just speed game. A minute to go until the Rockman joins the field of battle.
Top lane's going to keep pushing out, which is actually a bit of a problem. You start looking at the buff buildings, so start chipping away the T4s. Having more back to push top lane is...
You'd rather have Morphine right than a Weaver.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Team! Help me! My effigy!
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
His effigy's for.
Spoil that shot.
So to shut up.
Got him! The Helm of the Dominator counter was happy with Mirana.
Radiant's
Well,
middle
other than
barracks
that,
are under
Goals,
attack.
but they're not game-winning ones.
That's
at
been
this
his the game distribution by nature of Mirana. The Moonlight Shadow is just get negated by the gem. The arrows, if they land, it's great. Come on.
Guys, get him! I got him! Oh! But there's the pop out. Good defensive and then able to put his Ghost Setter very well handled. Not sure if Secret really wanted Swarming onto the Razor there. Yeah, actually, on him that could easily fire. And the
Mistakes were made.
Oh, too much.
Tried to too hard, holding on to the time. And
That was that's all. So now I'm gonna go highlight die. Yeah, it was MK.
Proc, like, did that guy even cancel his? They look at canceled time lapse animation.
Maybe he stunned him.
Yeah.
Wasn't it time lapse? The last one maybe.
Radiant's tower is under
Hey,
attack.
Weaver's just so squishy. He's got skins, but you look at his overall health stage, and even Razor's smacking him down.
Holy crap! That's unfortunately likely going to be the game now with no Weaver, no Oracle, neither buyback, Mirana can buy back to take out Helm of the Dominator creep again. But
I think it really highlights just the weeks of Weaver in these situations. There's a very bad stats growth.
yeah,
Not really the type of hero that can withstand heavy burst damage in general.
it's like pure okay, you compare it to what Darkup is on here. It's flat.
He's on average. He's tanky. He does damage. He does it everyone, not just to one target.
Radiant's middle
I think the other
barracks
thing
are
is
under
Venge, the
Radiant's bottom
defense support is so much more reliable than Oracle. Because often you promise you can still last it, but that hero to die. I feel like we see maybe 5 false promise of heroes and still ended up 10 seconds later. So
And we've seen a lot of no false promises
Yeah.
because he's not range.
yeah, with the stop trick as well. So it is to feel more and more that it's not like a necessity ban or when you have bad rush, because the fact you pull him out of position sometimes in this will get you that kill if you don't get very much duration in the last go. So
I wonder if it would have worked well that though, like if it was just a Bat Rider, because I have not seen particular combo.
that's
before.
true. Yeah, it was very kind of good adaptation from Newbee to use that event swap the last one, really get a lot out of it.
Secret fight